Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some outfit styling tricks to help you look taller and slimmer no matter what height you are, whether you are petite, average, or on the taller side like I am. These tips and tricks are sure to make you look and feel your best. They are little easy tweaks that you can do yourself and make any outfit look a lot more flattering and therefore make you look taller and slimmer. So without further ado, let's just hop right in. So my first tip, and this is probably one of the easiest ones to do to really elongate your legs and make you look a lot taller than you actually are, is to match your shoes with the pants that you are wearing. So for example, if you're wearing a black pair of trousers, throw on a pair of black heels because it's going to continue that line and make your legs look a lot longer. Whereas if you were to wear a shoe in a different color, wearing a shoe in a different color from the pants that you are wearing kind of breaks up the line. So it is a little bit less flattering and will make you look shorter. So whenever you want to make yourself look taller and slimmer, you want to kind of imagine this vertical line going up, and you want to make sure that you are making this line look as long and lean as possible. So one of my favorite ways to trick the brain into thinking that this line goes on and on and on is to wear monochromatic from head to toe. I've mentioned this in several of my videos in the past, but I cannot make a video about looking taller and slimmer without mentioning it in this video. So this is a super easy trick that you can do. Anyone can do it as long as you wear a color from head to toe that is either the same or in a similar color palette. For example, different tones of beiges and camels, or maybe different tones of creams and whites. It's going to really draw the eye up and down and make you appear taller and slimmer. When it comes to blazers and outerwear, my secret to making you look taller and slimmer is to pick pieces that hit you either just under the bum or go even longer. This is again going to elongate your frame, make you look taller and slimmer, and it is going to be the most flattering hemline for your body type. So if you are a taller girl like me, search for blazers that hit below the bum. This tends to be a little bit more difficult for me to find because of my height. So when I'm picking up blazers, I'm super picky and make sure that the hemline always hits me either right under the bum or a little bit longer. For me personally, I find that whenever I wear a blazer that is shorter, it looks a little bit more stocky. It makes me look shorter than I am, and it is not the most flattering look in my opinion. Another really easy trick that anyone can do is just use a waist belt to cinch yourself at the waist. And I typically like to do this trick when I'm wearing a more flowy piece. This really creates a beautiful hourglass shape. It kind of cinches you in at the smallest part of your body so it doesn't look like you are floating in too much fabric, because sometimes if you're floating in too much fabric, it can actually make you look bigger than you are. So cinching it at the waist is a great way to give your body some more shape and make that piece look a lot more flattering on your body type. One thing that you might want to look for if you are trying to appear slimmer is to purchase fabrics or clothing pieces that have this compression material that are going to kind of suck you in and pull you in all the right spots and really smooth out your body. This is always going to look the most flattering. And another tip that I wanted to give you guys is not to pay attention to the sizes of your clothing. For example, if you are typically a size 27 in jeans and you find that a particular designer is not fitting you quite right, like you feel like you're kind of spilling out of it, don't worry about the size. Always size up, because you want to make sure that the clothing grazes your body and doesn't suck you in too much where you feel like you're overflowing. So look for fabrics that have a compression material to smooth out all of your problem areas. Go for clothing that fits you properly and don't pay so much attention to the size. One trick that I've learned over the years is to balance proportions. If you're gonna wear something that is really poofy and billowy on the top, you wanna balance it with something that is more streamlined and body hugging on the bottom. Otherwise, if you're gonna wear something oversized and billowy on the top and the bottom, it's going to add extra bulk to your frame and it's going to trick the eye into thinking that you're bigger than you are. So if you always think about balancing proportions, you're always gonna make sure that whatever you're wearing is going to look the most flattering. And the same thing would go if you were to wear something more voluminous and billowy on the bottom. You want to kind of balance it out with something more figure hugging and streamlined on the top. Another great trick to make sure that whatever you're wearing looks amazing and hugs your body perfectly and none of your problem areas are coming out to play is to invest in good shaping undergarments. This is another thing that I mentioned in a couple of my videos before. I am a strong believer in investing in a good pair of Spanx. There is nothing wrong with it, especially if you're going to wear something that is figure hugging and is not made of the most flattering fabric. Wearing shaping undergarments is going to give you that extra support and it's going to smooth out all of your problem areas so that whatever you throw on top is going to look its best. Since we're already on the subject of shaping, another thing that I like to do is invest in shaping leggings or shaping pants. Again, you want to look for fabrics that are going to smooth out all of your problem areas and create that long and lean effect. So investing in really good leggings and high quality pants that have this compression like material is really going to make you look taller and slimmer. When you're shopping for pants like trousers or denim, a really good tip that I can give you guys is to look for a pair of bottoms that does not go higher than your ankles. And the reason for this is if you're gonna be showing too much skin at your ankle, it's gonna break that vertical line that I mentioned in the beginning of this video. So it's gonna make you look shorter than you are. If you choose a pant or a pair of jeans that hits right at the ankle or maybe a little bit higher than the ankle, no more than an inch, it's going to keep the eye going down and it's going to make your legs look longer and leaner. So if your problem area happens to be your belly, your best friend is just to invest in long flowy tops to cover it up. Now they don't all have to be super flowy. This is gonna make sure that the fabric doesn't cling to your problem area around the midsection and it's just going to lay over your problem area. So you're gonna feel a lot more comfortable, a lot more confident, and it's gonna draw the eye up and down, continuing that vertical line that we talked about and making you look taller and slimmer. And a bonus tip that I wanted to share with you guys in this video is black pantyhose. Now, I used to be so dead against wearing pantyhose or tights, as some of you might call them, because I feel like in certain situations, they can look a little bit tacky. But if you are wearing an all black outfit, for example, if you're wearing a black mini skirt or maybe a short black dress, throwing on a pair of black tights is going to continue that vertical line that we talked about. So it's going to draw the eye up and down and it's going to slim your leg and make you look taller and slimmer overall. So that's just another tip that I wanted to throw out there because it's something that I have been personally playing around with and I feel like it is so effective. Okay guys, so that wraps up today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you have some tips and tricks on things that you do to make yourself look taller and slimmer that I haven't mentioned in this video, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to try them out. If you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notification bell to make sure you're notified every time I upload a new video. And with that, thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me, and I'll see you in my next one.